How's it going, people? Simon Slaver here, and it is Monday, and it's now August, yes! So, what is going to be happening with RSMax then? Well, I've actually been playing the game again, albeit less than before, but I'm getting back into it very slowly. So here we go, I've actually done something for RSMax, surprisingly enough. I've actually managed to get myself 101 Dungeoneering. So yeah, that's like 1.3 mil Dungeoneering XP out the window, good times. And to top it off, I actually got a Hunter level late last night, and I'm fairly close to 92 as well. I think about 400k away from 92 Hunter. So yeah, I am actually doing stuffs now. And to top it off, you got the August BTS. You had Saturday, I think I uploaded it. Basically, if you haven't seen it yet, Divination, the brand new skill, is meant to be coming this month, as well as a brand new 6th Age quest, and there's a bunch of other little things added into it as well. This week, whether or not it's the quest that comes out first or the new skill, I don't know, but to be honest, there's not a massive amount of information on either, so I can't really give you any sneaky behind the scenes info on them, other than they're possibly coming this month. So yeah, RSMax wise, I've actually started to level. Oh my god. So yeah, Dungeoneering is slowly going up. I'm not in any particular rush for it. I just had my dailies and stuff and was doing them every day pretty much. So yeah, 101 Dungeoneering and 91 Hunter. Hopefully have 92 sometime soon. I have no idea what I'm going to have by next week because I haven't really got a goal. I could be 99 Slayer or I could be 95 Hunter, God knows. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens then, either way. But other news though. There is a lot of patch notes that have come out since RuneScape 3 has been launched. For those of you who don't know, patch notes aren't typically put onto the main front page of RuneScape, so typically most people won't even realise they're actually occurring, but each time the server restarts and the updates each week come in, they also implement a lot of small tweaks and fixes and changes and things like that, and they are the patch notes. You can find them in the forums, it's fairly straightforward. It's under recent game updates, and there'll always be a sticky for the recent patch notes. So I thought I'd go through these, because there's quite a lot of them since the 22nd of July, and I think the last one was the 29th of July. So yeah, there is a lot to go through, so for the rest of this, it's more or less just a podcast, so you can just go ahead and listen and play RuneScape or whatever else, either way. Entirely up to you, but here we go! So, starting off then, you got graphical fixes. Jadingos no longer spawn on water. Quite convenient, seeing as I'm doing Jadingos. Skills and minigames wise, the lava grills in the fight cauldron now take longer to heat up and burn for a shorter duration. Obsidian armor absorbs damage from fight cauldron lava once again. Players are warned if they have a customization override active when joining the Great Orb project. Dominion Tower has got a lot of fixes. I do mean quite a lot. All bosses in Dominion Tower have had their stats assessed and rebalanced. The climber interface no longer closes if a player is using the action bar when it appears. Protection prayers in Dominion Tower will no longer offer full protection against any of the bosses. The Delrith fight has been updated to use the same mechanics as the reworked Demon Slayer quest. The Pest Queen's special attack can only be interrupted whilst wielding Karasi's sword now. General Khazad will now grow in power and life points when he grows in size. Damis will now gain more power when he states he's gaining more power. The Flambeed, Desort, and the Agrith Nana fight has been heavily rebalanced. A typo that made Flambeed have a melee strength 10 times too high has been corrected. Players will no longer miss so much during the Golem fight, but will have their damage reduced if they use the wrong attack style. Dagonis Sentinels heal each other less often, but for slightly more HP each time. The first piece of dialogue in the Ara fight can now be clicked out of to continue the fight, and will appear earlier instead of when he's almost dead. Protection prayers will now reduce damage against Elvarg's Dragon Breath by half, same as in the quest. The Gelatinoth Mother melee phase no longer has such high defense versus melee. The Balance Elemental's health bar is no longer in his feet. Nezi Kenned and the Cull Romancer now have death animations when the skip victory cutscenes option is enabled. Syrisus now plays an animation when firing his bow. The correct floor is now consistently displayed on the climber and endurance mode interfaces. It's no longer possible to reach floors higher than 250. The Dominion Tower weapons can now be placed in the Dragon Keepsake box. Koshkai throws out more insults. The Giant Scarab's earth attacks cause magic damage instead of ranged. And General Gazad now plays his grow animation smoothly. See, I told you there's quite a few of Dominion Tower. Moving on to other miscellaneous things though. Players can no longer begin the Troll Warzone tutorial whilst using the Ancient or Lunar spellbooks. Several monsters in Gorak now give the correct amount of XP. A glitch where players could return to the Spirit Realm's blocked cave entrance has been fixed. Teleporting out of an area that does not allow worn customizations will no longer revert to the default colours. Main hand and offhand black knives now have the correct accuracy. You will complete Rampage MK14 when you kill the Queen Black Dragon. Invisible brewing vats will return to normal when using the valve. So yeah, that was all of that. On the 22nd of July, there was some more. Blocking has been removed from several bridges. An issue that was preventing players with no display name from logging in has been fixed. Several interfaces have been prevented from bringing up logout interfaces. Some causes of players receiving a black screen on logging in have been fixed. The Battle of Lumbridge has been stopped from using instant shard worlds. An issue that was stopping players from using custom price function of the Grand Exchange has been fixed. An issue with the game not rendering fog after watching certain cutscenes has now been fixed. Moving on to the 23rd of July. Yeah, there is quite a few. Camera shakes will no longer continuously play. Some black screen issues have now been fixed. Defense abilities used from the ability book now function properly. Another fix has been made to stop the action bar from disappearing. Disabled loot share on non-loot share worlds. Some spells that incorrectly required a target have been corrected. Stopped quick inventory slots from activating whilst typing. Some fixes were made to how email validation works with accounts with no display name. The automatic unlock music code has been added back into the login. Moving to the 24th of July. Several cutscenes now work in the HTML5 client. Cutscenes now work correctly in the World Wakes quest. A cutscene in the Ritual of Marjoran no longer crashes the Java client. The Conquest tutorial can now be completed. The Nout Tool Look At and Building Up Strength Lumbridge achievements can once again be completed. Several changes have been made to make the account creation process work better with accounts with no display name. Several tweaks have been made to hopefully solve the mystery of the missing keybinds. The money pouch will no longer display as empty when there are coins inside. The Sinkhole's daily reset has been replaced. This will take effect on the next daily reset. Players can now exit out of the Orb of Oculus interface. Search prompt windows will now appear on top of other interfaces. The clan chat windows separator will now remember its position over login sessions. Rejoining friends/clan chat functionality works once again. Setting the friends chat filter to friends only now works as intended. Temporarily increased the drop rate slightly of the keystones in the Order of the Ascension dungeon. Moving on to the 29th of July. Players can once again progress past Wizard Trailborn's quiz in Recipe of Disaster. Completing the player-owned port's introduction cutscene now generates the port area correctly. Corrected an issue that was showing too many points had been gained by certain players in the Battle of Lumbridge. Players can once again descend the stairs in Juliet's house near Varrock. The ladder in Lumbridge Church is once again scalable. Players being attacked in Stealing Creation no longer gain more points than the attacker. Players who have not completed Bringing Home the Big Un no longer receive daily challenges far below their skill level. An issue that was causing a loss of keybinds after using a bank search function has been fixed. An issue that was causing disconnections when using the Battle of Lumbridge rewards trader has been fixed. The Emotes tab will no longer delete itself upon logging in if a player separates the clan chat tab from the parent chat interface. The Really Rotten Potato, Off-White Party Hat and the Garish Pink Party Hat have been removed from the list of quick chat items. The quick imagery buttons are no longer bound to any keys as default when logging in for the first time in RS3. The bank interface is no longer affected by the transparency setting. Discontinued weapon poisons are now untradeable, and warp tortoises and terror birds no longer drop them. It is once again possible to juggle in the circus. Players can no longer walk into the air on a patrol. Corrected several camera issues with the Virago fight, and also added some more blocking into certain locations around Lumbridge. So yeah, quite a few patch notes. They were all like small little bug fixes that they've been doing over the past couple of days, and I'm sure there's going to be more when the next updates and stuff come out as well. But yeah, for the most part, that is pretty much it. Gotta be said. But all in all, quite a lot of little patches. Kind of nice to have. Additionally, the audio team has been working on stuff for RuneScape, and they'll be doing a podcast which you can find on Rune Radio. So yeah, there we go. If you're interested in that, you can always go and give that a little listen. But yeah, all in all, that's pretty much it. For those who haven't seen it yet, RuneScape themselves have brought out a video on Divination. It's Divination Part 1, BTS Video 64. It's on the RuneScape official YouTube channel, so go ahead and give that a little gander if you want. It does give you a little bit more information. So yeah, you've now all been informed. RSMax, I've gained a hunter level. I've gained a dungeoneering level. We'll see what happens next week. Videos for this week then. What the hell am I going to be doing? Most likely Wednesday, RS Law, same as usual. Friday, absolutely no idea. Maybe a quest, maybe just the Desert Elites. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I have no idea what video I'm doing for RS Law. Tell you what, leave us a comment, and maybe I might just pick whatever you recommend for RS Law for Wednesday. How's that? Sound good? So yeah, tell me what you want for RS Law. If there's anything really interesting, or something I can do, then yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, I don't mind. Either way, you've now all been informed, and I'll catch you all later. Have a good one.